Hey yo, it's NERDCORE Dave here. Back again with my trusty Gerber dime. And you know what that means? It means we got a mail call. But first, hey, check this out, guys. I stopped at that used video game store that I stopped at that has a couple of those dollar bins there. Dug through them pretty fast. They only had one thing I found, and it really not in anything. Anything I did find was kind of beat. But I did find one comic book, and I spent $1 and a nickel. Action Comics number 535. And I know what you're saying, NERDCORE Dave. Why would you buy this Action Comics? Nobody cares about Superman. Well, let me tell you, there's a very good reason why. Because this thing is in like perfect shape, man. I looked at this thing, I was like, man, the white's bright, the colors are bright. I'm like, there's no dings or anything. I couldn't leave, sometimes I just buy shit because it's in such good shape. Anything that's like I don't know, 85. If it's like a 65 cent, maybe sometimes 75 cents or below, if it's in perfect shape, and I don't have one especially, I grab it up because it's like, being that pretty, it's like begging to come home. It's like singing to me, man, so I can't pass it up. But, so yeah, I grabbed that up. But boom, we got another auction from our friend Raul on social media there. You guys know that I've said before that I prefer to go off of social media like Facebook comic book sites than eBay because it usually ends up being cheaper. And I like it a little better. I mean, that doesn't mean I don't buy stuff off eBay. In fact, I bought something today I should be getting in soon that I didn't have, surprisingly. So I sucked it up and ordered off eBay. But yeah, let's see what's in here. There's some good stuff in here from what I remember one thing in particular. This has actually been sitting here. I kept thinking I wanted to save it for an unboxing, and I think today's the day, guys. Now, I gotta tell you, there is a major sale coming up next week. Not as good as that dime sale, but probably by the time you guys, well, no, you'll see this today, this segment of it today. But our next week, the weekend haul video ought to be pretty good because it's 30-cent sale going on at that giant dollar bin place that I've shown you guys before. Well, they're having a 30-cent sale, so 3 for $1. Can't go wrong with that. So we went there this weekend and got a couple things, and I know next weekend the plan is, well, actually, I'll be honest, we stashed some stuff for next week. There's some stuff there that maybe wasn't a code red to buy, and I don't know. I didn't really need it today, but for 3 for $1, I can wait. So we stashed some stuff. I know 14 did too. And we saw Davey Nerdfingers up there. He didn't stash anything, but he's planning on going. And, oh, I saw Wandering Comics up there. He came over and introduced himself. First time anybody's ever noticed me or met me off social media like that. Said he knew me off from social media, so he came over and introduced himself. If you're watching this Wandering Comics, shout out. And I shout out to... maybe it would be cool to see Pittsburgh Comics there. Also, shout out to Keith. You know who you are. Keith, ran into Keith. He works for one of the comic shops that is one of our favorites, actually. If not, I know it's definitely Janine's favorite. It's one of my favorites, if not my favorite, too. But ran into, I was talking to Keith there, and Keith's very knowledgeable, extremely knowledgeable. And when it comes to CGC stuff, man, I don't know if I've ever met anybody that was better. He can pick apart a comic in a second. He sees stuff that I can't even see, man, until he points out. So that's pretty awesome. So shout out, Keith. What up, what up? He actually really said he enjoyed the comic shelf building, going through that when I showed you guys step by step how to build that comic shelf. So I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate that anybody takes the time to watch us. That's really it's really nice. We don't make any money from this, and we probably never will, but we do this for fun just because we enjoy the, as they refer to it, the comic fam, and just comic life in general, man. It's nice to meet like-minded individuals. I love watching haul videos myself, and seeing what's up, what's everybody's getting, and what's hot, what's not, maybe learning something new. So yeah. But, look, this guy uses that blue tape. God bless him. I love the blue tape. You guys know that. This stuff is the equivalent of that wall tape that I use except for this is like, instead of being Scotch tape replacement, this is the masking tape replacement. This is stuff actually people use when they paint their houses, paint walls. Painter's tape. All right, let's take a look here. Oh yeah. Let's see. Spider-Man number 36. This is the A cover, man, with Spider-Man 2099 on it. So you know what this is, guys? This is the storyline, the first appearance of Venom 2099. I think it was 3 parts, 34, 35, and 36. This is the third part. It's obviously a connecting cover. I have the Venom one. I don't have this one. And then on the other one, it's reversed. I have the A and B. I don't know. Whatever the reverse is. So glad to get that. I actually got these again for a great deal. The one I got probably about, I would say, average price, but the rest I got good deals on, including that. I'm surprised nobody else bid on that, to be honest. Ooh, better close that up before somebody gets hurt. Then again, can't hurt still. So anyways, here's one. I know I mentioned to you guys that I was working on getting some of these because I want to get all the keys before the prices go insane with MCU when they do their announcements. So Uncanny X-Men 136. It's the final chapter in the Dark Phoenix saga. Needed that. Now I got it. And then, what an awesome cover. George Perez cover. And that's the same cover you've seen, the homages. Hell, he did it himself for Crisis on Infinite Earths. And we've seen it so many times. Homage or stealing it or whatever you want to call it, copy. But it's a badass cover, and it's very, it gets the point across, doesn't it? So that's that. Then, I got this one for 2 reasons. One, it's just a badass cover. 2, it's my favorite character from any of these, from this entire, actually it's a toy line, but series. And it's signed twice, and I don't know who, I forget who signed it. But this is, shit, I don't even know. I have to look. I don't see a number on here. But nobody else bid on this, so I got this for like $4, I think. But it's a G.I. Joe with Storm Shadow action figure cover. Signed twice. You can see the signatures down there. Bad as hell. You know, I remember buying one of these and there's two action figures when I was a kid I had that I didn't open. A Storm Shadow and a Wolverine Secret Wars. And I think when I was around 12 years old, I wanted money to go buy comics. And there was a guy at our neighborhood had a yard sale. And he said he was looking for unopened action figures, so I sold them for like dirt cheap, man. And now I feel like an asshole. Oh well. But anyways, now here's the big one that I wanted. This is the first team appearance, and I don't have one of these, and I don't see these out too much. And I think I paid around going rate for these. Probably, yeah, going rate. But it's Black Canary and Oracle #1. Birds of Prey. It's the first appearance of the Birds of Prey team. You guys know there's some speculation. They're supposed to be doing that, well, they are doing that Harley Quinn, what is it? What the hell is it called? Something. It's with Birds of Prey and Harley Quinn. So anyways, it is what it is. This book I expect to skyrocket when it comes out. It's always been a hot book, just because it's a female team, cool female team. And obviously they ended up having 3 people. They had, I think, usually it's either Huntress or Catwoman on a team. Regardless, that's the Birds of Prey and the first appearance of that team. So, alright guys. Again, thanks for joining us. And we're going to move on to the, I believe, yeah, the 10-cent comic. Let's take a look at that 10-cent comic haul. Part 1. Boosh! Spit it out. Come on.
Well, no, I was going to say. It is. No, we went to. I want to tell the story because I found these couple new comic book shops on Facebook, right? And saw that the one was having a sale.
Yeah, on the other side of the city.
On the other side of the city. So after we got our CGCs, we decided to take a ride, see if we could find it, check it out, you know, because
peep that store.
they were having a really good sale. So
What was it? Wieners.
Yeah, they had wieners, and they had, I forget what just about everything was on sale. The graphic novels, the sets, the comic sets. The dollar books were 25 cents. But if you bought 50 or more, they were 10 cents. So can you guess how many we bought? Take a guess.
Imagine if I put a sign up that said, "Free wieners, bring your kids," on my door. That somebody would call the police on me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all in the wording. It's all in the, you know.
All right, so we decided to hit the 10-cent sale.
Yes.
And we didn't know what we were getting into because we'd never been in this place before. No. And it was a really small shop though.
Yes,
like
it
we
was.
were crap.
Yeah, very, very nice though. Very nice people.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, when I first walked in, because it didn't seem like they had a lot of dollar books.
No, I looked down and there was it seemed like there was 8 short boxes, and I was like, I ain't gonna get.
And I'm thinking, I'm not gonna get much, you know. And I'm thinking, oh well, 25 cents, you know, because I'm thinking there's no way I'm gonna get close to 50. Well, he had some really good books.
Honestly,
some cool books.
Because I lost track, I was just throwing shit in the box. I filled up 2 diamond boxes. But if I would have known what I was going to walk out paying, I would have got even more, or made him an offer for all of them. I don't know, because I was thinking after the fact, I was like, man, I could have grabbed all of them and then just for a dime a piece give them out for Halloween or something. That's cheaper than candy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That would be a good idea.
Yeah, whatever, you know. So, but anyways, I ended up spending $15. And then I also bought some variants, which he had half off. I think it was it half off variants?
Yes, they were half off.
So I did grab a handful of variants, but $15 on my 10-cent. So 150 books. Here, I'm gonna fire away. Okay. And honestly, I just grabbed stuff if I saw it was a first issue, I grabbed it. You know what I mean? I wasn't looking shit up to see. I was like, you know what?
I mean,
I'm 10 cents. I'm not pissing around.
I didn't do that. I just, you know what? If I pulled it out and I thought it was cool or whatever, I'm like,
cool cover, first issue, whatever.
I just grabbed it. That was it. Didn't have to think about it.
Cry Havoc, number 1. Don't know what the hell it is. Number 1. Death Vigil, number 1. Sounds interesting. I don't know. It almost looks like Rogue and Gambit on that cover, doesn't it? That vampire Rogue and Gambit kind of?
Like a vampire kind of, yeah.
And let's see what else we got here. Cluster, number 1.
Ooh, it's a cluster.
Some kind of mech shit. I don't know. All right, what do you got?
Okay, I'm gonna do, because
10 cents.
I only got, no, these were half off. These were
these were 30 cents.
I only got 2 variants.
Okay.
But you found this one actually. It's a special Rocket and Groot variant, where you can see he's saying, "I am Groot," but Rocket is trying to carry him, and he's like, "You are heavy."
So it's like a homage to that classic Hulk cover where he's pushing shit up.
And I just had to have that one.
Okay.
But that was half off. And then Brightest Day, number 10.
Which is... I think it's the first Deathstorm, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be the first. That might be it.
Or is it the first... No, the first Aqualad's the Deathstorm cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this has to be,
yeah.
But those were both half off. Which wasn't bad. So I got those 2 variants.
Cute.
So.
Dead Body Road. It almost looks like Mad Max.
Yeah, it does. I was going to say.
Sure looks like Mad Max. It's a dime. Dark Engine. What the hell's happening there?
My God.
Woo! All right, I'll take it. 10 cents. Got another copy of the Venom Ink. That's the first cameo of Maniac. 10 cents. What else you got?
Okay, I'll do... How many are you doing?
I just did 3. You want me to do a couple more?
Yeah, do a couple more.
I did, got a Marvel Zombies 5, number 4. And I think I got a couple more of these, too. And I wasn't... Like, I liked the first couple Marvel Zombies or whatever. Wasn't too excited about the other ones. But for a dime, if I can pick them up, I'll read them.
Yeah.
You found this one. It was Iron Maiden Legacy number 5 with Eddie on the cover.
I thought that was cool.
And this is one of those Marvel Legacy number 1s. It's one of the crazy... It's one that I said it has like a crazy amount of variants. That's the first Avengers 10 million BC.
Okay.
So.
Oh, so that's...
Yeah, so it's just a variant cover of it.
Oh, cool. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do 3.
Do 3.
This is Thor 700, which is the first appearance of... it says the death of the Tooth Gnasher. No idea.
Whoa. Tooth Gnasher is, I think, Thor's goats that pull him around on his chariot.
Oh, okay. And then the first appearance of Black Galactus, the Butcher of Worlds.
Why does he gotta be Black Galactus?
I don't know. And then
why can't he just be African American Galactus, or
that's what they had on
the very talented Galactus, or the always hungry Galactus?
I don't get offended when somebody. What's with the offensive? It's black.
You're the one that said he's Black Galactus.
Well, he is. What's so offensive
whatever,
about?
Dude.
There's nothing offensive about that. Okay. Infinity Wars #4, which is the first appearance of Miss Kang, which is Ms. Marvel and Kang is what it is. I don't know. And also Infinity Wars
cover, Mike Deodato.
Yeah, Infinity Wars #5, which is the first team appearance of Loki's Avengers.
Oh.
Immortal Hulk, Ant-Man, Kang, Kamala Khan, and Emma Frost.
Wow, okay.
So, found that one.
So, I found a couple more of those. Elvira's Mistress of the Darks, #4. #1. These are Joseph Michael Linsner covers. And I didn't know if I even had those yet, but I was like, you know what? If those are the ones that I picked up before, if these are in better condition, then cool. Another copy of Infinity Warps, #2. I know there's several first appearances in there. American Carnage, #1. #1. And then I started grabbing some Batman's Rebirth, #32. #42. These are all ones that I did not have prior, and I just haven't really been chasing them down. Detective Comics 964. And a 965. And a Batman 42. And a Detective 982. And there's some that I actually grabbed the variants too, because I was like, yeah, they're dime. Fuck it, I'll get the variants too. Another 984. I think that's one of them. And a 31. And that's it for now.
Okay. So
Fire away.
Okay, I got the Civil War one, I think.
Civil War 2.
Civil War 2.
Not to be confused with Civil War.
Which is the first cameo of Loki, the Necrogod.
Okay.
I also got a Venom, and I have one that I got, I think, at the one other store we went to before that. But
okay.
Found one of these, first cameo of Maniac. I found a Venom Shiver True Believers. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. Picked that one up.
I bought that regular series off the shelf when it was out. I actually really liked that series, and it wasn't very popular. Speaking of Venom, 156, needed that. 158, needed that. 159, needed it. 160, needed it. That's kind of a wicked one. 161,
yeah.
Needed it. I know one of these has like a spinal tick on it. It's pretty significant.
Yeah, but they were 10 cents, so yeah.
And I picked up some of those Avengers No Surrenders that I was missing. Okay. This story that gave us Immortal Hulk. 678, 681, and I know there's more somewhere, but and let me throw this one out here. I think you found this one. Green Arrow Annual #1. It's Christmas.
Yes, it's the Christmas one.
Ho ho ho!
I was actually surprised at how many Christmas ones there was.
Me too.
Pretty cool.
Jealous.
I know. I love this. I couldn't. Venom #2. Oh my god, I love that cover. And #3.
Oh my god, I love that cover.
A couple Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
146. And 147.
Cool.
So that'll go with my Guardians collection.
Totally Awesome Hulk #1. I think this is the first Amadeus Cho is Totally Awesome Hulk. And a couple of the Justice Leagues I was missing. Justice League #5. I tried to get the Jim Lee covers. Justice League #6. And a Batman Devastator.
Ooh, I like
#1. Shiny.
That's cool.
And Snagglepuss, Exit Stage Left, number 6. I heard this is actually a really good story, but that's the first one I've ever seen in a dollar bin, so I grabbed it up. You gonna go?
I'm gonna go. Okay, Suicide Squad number 9, and I got this because it's Lobo on the cover, and I don't know what he's doing, looking at a pinup, or I don't know what the hell he's looking at.
He's looking at the comic that
he's got it.
He's looking at this comic.
He's got it going the other way. I don't know.
Oh, he's gonna centerfold.
Something in there though. Yeah. Batman Kings of Fear number 1.
Okay, cool.
And number 2, I remember when this came out. I thought I loved this cover. I thought it was cool, and I didn't buy it then, but I got it for 10 cents. And Spider-Man Deadpool number 14.
It's Nightcrawler. Cool.
So, pretty cool.
So I filled in some holes on some Amazing Spider-Mans I needed. Okay. This was the volume 2 volumes ago. This is the volume that had the Spider-Verse shit in it. 20.1. 19.1. I guess they did that a lot in this series. Then the regular number 794, but this is the 4th printing. But I'll take it. It has the red goblin juice on there, the Carnage. Number 30 with a Bishop cover. Yeah, with a Bishop cover.
See, I knew that was Bishop.
And 18.1. And Cryptocracy number 1. That's kind of neat looking. And I accidentally bought 2 of these, but I'm not mad. Hellboy. Okay. Krampusschnot. Krampusschnot! I think it's Christmas one, right?
Yeah,
okay.
It is. So, yeah, one can go in your regular collection and one can go with your Christmas stuff. It's cool. Okay. This one I just thought was funny. Cute. Cover by.
So cute.
Gwen the Duck. Okay. The Defenders, number 1.
Okay, cool.
That's pretty cool, right?
Yep. It looks like it's from the TV show Defenders.
Yes. Okay. And you found these two for me.
Hellboy.
The Hellboy ones.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, I do like that one.
Hellboy always has
cool
covers.
I like them both, but I like this one better than. But yeah, got me a couple Hellboys.
I never saw a bad Hellboy cover. I don't think.
I know.
More Christmas shit. Grimm's Fairy Tales.
That's
2018 Holiday Spectacular.
That's a creepy Christmas.
Grab some Iron Fist, number 73. It's Sabretooth Round 2. Ooh, as most of you guys probably know, Sabretooth debuted in Iron Fist number 14, the volume 1 number 14. So they're bringing it back. And grab those suckers up. And then, oh, dude, I couldn't believe we saw these in there.
I know.
Batman White Knight number 2. In like perfect condition. This one's got a little spinal tick on it, but man.
Yeah, still,
number 2, the regular cover.
Looks pretty good. I mean,
and
not bad.
A second copy of Batman White Knight number 2. And a copy of number 1. So yeah, so that's all. The number 2 is the first appearance of the Neo Joker, so it's like trying to find these things is tough even in a regular back issue bins. So I was so happy to see those in there. Okay.
Okay.
Take your time.
Okay. This one I was excited because I thought I had found, but it's not the right one. See, it has only $1, and it has a different date on it.
Okay.
But it's Lady Mechanica number 0.
Those are always badass covers.
Yeah. Jughead the Hunger number 1.
So cool.
That's a cool one.
Robert Hack cover, right?
Hmm?
Is that a Robert Hack cover?
I do believe it is.
It looks like it is.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's just cool. And Mrs. Deadpool and the Howling Commandos, number 1.
Yay.
Yay.
It's done. Project Superpowers, number 0. It looked like a Matina cover to me. I don't know. Got a regular edition. I have a blank of this, but Witching Hour number 1. It's the Wonder Woman Justice League Dark crossover. Clean Room number 1. Ooh. Colder Toss the Bones number 1. Daredevil. It looks like, I think this is the Shadowland volume. I'm not sure which volume that is of Daredevil. Daredevil number 18. number 16. And the one that Davey Nerdfingers had me hunt down, Darth Vader number 19, with the homage to the first Star Wars movie cover or poster. What you got there?
Okay, I have 1602 Witch Hunter Angela Part 1.
Which hunter?
Mm-hmm.
Which hunter?
No. WITCH.
Oh.
Witch.
I thought you were asking me.
No. Yes, Dave.
You were like, which hunter? And I was like,
which one? Which one? No, it's no. She's a witch hunter.
Gotcha.
See? And that was just a cool cover.
Cool cover.
Yeah, we like those. Battle World Marvel Zombies number 1.
Oh.
Pretty cool. And then Battle World Ultimate End number 2 and number 3.
Well, I got Dark and Bloody number 1. Punisher 218. This is the first War Machine Punisher. It's the variant. Actually, did I pay extra for that? I think I did pay $2 or $3 or something for that. Oops. But I found these in the back issue bin at 223 I was missing. And then I also got a Thor 700 with the Galactus. And then Deathstroke 38. I remember this book being hot when it came out.
Yes.
I can't believe we saw copies of that in there.
I can't believe
Latina.
that you found that in there, honestly.
And I don't know, you go ahead and go.
Okay. Luke Cage 168. I got it because the cover's just so cool. It's like he's like going down into the cave, but it's a skull.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So I just thought that was totally cool. I also got a Project Superpowers number 0 because it does look like a Matina. I picked up a Rocket number 3. I loved the cover, especially this one.
Rocket.
I love this
one.
And yeah. And look, poor guy. Look, he's
Aww.
he's sad.
Drowning his sorrows.
Yeah, he's drowning his sorrows, but that's Rocket number 6. I just love that cover.
Poor little guy.
Poor little Rocket.
Alright. These ones actually had a couple spinal ticks, but I'm not mad because it's going to go in my Christmas collection. Harley Quinn number 10. Yes. Look how cool.
I know. I saw those and I thought those were awesome.
And this is the variant.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes.
And speaking of Christmas issues, I have the regular, or not, it might be the regular cover, but Merry X-Men Holiday Special from last year. This is a variant. I think there's 3 covers to that, and the one has nothing to do with Christmas whatsoever, so I didn't. Gwenpool Holiday Special. This one has a shit ton of variants, and I grabbed that one. And then I got this Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 6. I've been wanting to get this out of the dollar bins. I keep seeing it.
I do like
it's
that.
Saturday Evening Post homage,
yes.
But I finally got it for a dime. And then we got a Journey into Unknown Worlds number 1, the A cover I did not have. It's a dime.
Cool. Okay, Deadpool versus Old Man Logan number 5. I also got the Deathstroke 38 Matina.
Did you ever watch comics with Bueller? He calls him Funky Cool Matina.
Oh, no way! That's funny. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Spider-Geddon number 0.
The first Gamerverse Spider-Man. What?
Yeah. 10 cents.
Such a cool cover.
I know. They're all cool covers.
Another
Howling Commandos.
What?
Number 1. 10 cents.
For 10 cents. Guys, what else can you buy for a dime? Think about that.
You really
I can't think of anything.
I can't think of anything.
You could buy a dime for 10 pennies, but I can't think of anything else you can buy for a dime. I honestly
can't think of anything you can buy for a dime.
You know what? Let's split this up.
Okay.
We'll make it 2 parts.
All right.
So let's nerdcore out this one.
What if I had the power to gather all of my favorite MCs with the illest comic book characters and they became arch enemies? Inconceivable, unbelievable, yet as wild as it seems. The Emperor and Stan Lee would coach the two opposing teams. Keep it clean, no bad.